Look at what I have here in front of me. Yes, this is the PS5 DualSense controller. We're gonna crack this bad boy open, and then we're gonna test them on some fighting games. See how it performs. Ugh. Get this thing out of the way. Come on. Ugh. This thing doesn't want to come out. Holy shit. Oh my god. Here we go. It's finally budging. And usually I like to keep my boxes pristine, but man, this was tough. So there's a little bit of a tear already on it. Alrighty. See, oh my, I'm so excited, you guys have no idea. I've been looking for the perfect fighting game gamepad, and so far, honestly, there are some very good ones, but not perfect. So I'm very hopeful that this will be the end of my search. We'll see. And here it is. Wow, it feels really good. It's a lot bigger than the DualShock 4, which I have over here. You can see the size comparison. And then next to the Xbox, so it's a little thinner vertically, but a little wider horizontally. It looks like that prototype PS3 controller, right? But now we have it. See, in terms of the weight, this thing is pretty heavy actually, but of course the Elite is way heavier. Now comparing to the Xbox One controller, yeah, this is way heavier. Pretty noticeable. I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff in here, that's why it's so heavy. I know they have some improved motors or haptic feedbacks, and then some resistive triggers as well. I don't have a PS5 yet, so I can't try it out, but we can try it out on PC and test it out on fighting games. What do you guys think of the dual tone color scheme here? Like, immediately I'm thinking that this guy right here, this part right here, just looked like a little cute alien with two antennas. Right? Yeah, there's like some texture here on the back, on the grip of the controller. Yeah, they're very teeny tiny PlayStation buttons. Okay, the trackpad feels nice. I don't ever really use it, but it does feel nice. And thank God the light in the front here is gone. Oh my god. This is the most annoying thing about the PS4. This one is just so bright. And usually I have to tape it up to cover it up. So that's gone. It's USB-C. I mean, the layout is practically the same. We got a microphone button here. The PlayStation button, which is cool. Oh, as you can see, it's lighting up. It's actually in the shape of the PS logo versus the PS4 controller where it's just a button. And then we got the, I think this is menu and share. The thumbsticks has actual grooves on them, so it feels a lot grippier than the PS4. The PS4, it's just, I guess there's these textures, but there's no real grooves, you know. Whereas with the PS5, as you can see, there's like little tiny dots all around here, which is reminiscent of the Xbox design, which I like a lot. I still think that this is a lot grippier though. I like this design a lot better. But these don't feel bad. They're pretty good. Let's see the D-pad. Okay, so far so good. Compare that to the PS4 controller. it feels a little bit softer. Yeah, the PS4 one is a little more clicky. See the face buttons? Yeah, same kind of feel. Yeah, it's a lot clickier with the PS4. Yeah, the PS5 controller doesn't make a lot of noise, or it's not as clicky as the PS4, so it's not as tactile. But they feel like the buttons spring up pretty quickly. Okay, yeah. I mean, when we tested out, we found out how responsive these buttons are. You know, I really like how the buttons here has this clear plastic on top of it. It makes it look so premium, you know? Look at this. Yeah, it's really nice looking. Alright, a few more details that I noticed is the bottom of the little handles here is flat, which is kind of strange. I guess they're trying to match the look of the PS5, but I'm not used to. But yeah, I'm a little surprised by this. As you can see here with the PS4, it's just perfectly rounded, pretty much any controller. Right, it's kind of rounded here at the bottom, but yeah, look at that, check that out, it's flat. It's like it's cut off. There's a bit of a strange behavior when it comes to the audio. Each time I plug in the controller, notice that it immediately and automatically changes to the controller audio jack output. So if you want to use your speakers, every time you plug in your controller, you gotta manually change it back to the speakers. Just something I noticed, that's all. By the way, one last thing, it does come with just the controller. There's no cable or nothing, no USB-C. Shall we plug in a game and try it out? So whenever I test controllers, there's a couple things I test out, okay? At least regarding with the D-pad. So the very first thing I test out is the Brad Wong roll, okay? Okay, so with Brad Wong, you gotta press either up really quickly or down really quickly, okay? You know, this is not, it's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect. You gotta press it really hard, I notice. So if you tap it lightly, it doesn't work. So it works sometimes, but you gotta press it hard. See, if I press it hard, it works. Alright, that's not good. I guess it could be the angle that I'm holding the controller that makes it more difficult. You know, I'm gonna actually take it off camera so that I'm more comfortable to see how it really is. Alright, you know, it's really good actually. And with bass, there's a couple of things that I like to test. And see how consistent this is. This is bull rush. It's pretty good actually. Alright, now we're gonna test the quarter circle movement. Okay, one thing I notice is these buttons are really springy. Let's test the half circles and full circles. Okay, it worked pretty good. Not too bad. You know, on the DualSense, it feels like you've gotta press the button a little bit harder. But it is responsive though. You see that I'm just doing a light tap and it's registering pretty well. There's a lot more tension to the PS5 controller. Yeah, this is really light. Yeah, I would say overall the button just feels a little bit heavier to press, or there's more tension to them. than the PS4. Yep. The PS4, the buttons are really easy to press. It's really light. This one, I feel like there's more weight to them, or the spring is heavier underneath. The spring or the dome, whatever that's underneath these buttons, are a little bit heavier. I mean, I'm gonna test this out some more for a full review. Alrighty, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Give the video a like and subscribe for more. See you later.